Okay, so we've created a variable. The type is an integer. It's called frequency. And initially, it's going to be set to a value of 400. Just like we use the pause variable as an input into the delay function, we can replace the input to the buzzer turn on function with our variable, which is called frequency. So I'm going to delete this number 300 and type in the name of our variable, frequency, instead. Remember, the input for a function always goes inside the round brackets that are after the function. I'm going to leave this other input at 600 because if we change the input in both places, then the buzzer will always be at the same frequency. So instead of sounding like a siren, it'll sound more like a tone. Right now, the variable frequency is storing the number 400, which is its original setting from when we declared it. What I want to do, though, is change the frequency and have it respond and be equal to the reading of the knob. So just like we did with the pause variable here, I'm going to write the name of the variable on its own line, called frequency, and I'm going to then put an equal sign, and then type awesome knob reading, followed by 2 round brackets and a semicolon. Remember, these 2 round brackets are because reading is a function. At the beginning of the loop, at the beginning of the section of repeated code, Arduino is going to update the pause variable and the frequency variable to be equal to the knob reading. Then it's going to turn on the LED red. Then it's going to turn on the buzzer using whatever frequency is stored in our frequency variable. Then it's going to delay for an amount of time equal to the value stored in the pause variable. Then it's going to turn on blue. Then the LED is going to turn on to blue, and the buzzer is going to turn on to the frequency 600. Then it's going to delay again, and it's going to delay for the amount of time we've stored in the pause variable. Let's try uploading this code using the upload button and seeing if it does what we expect on the hardware. Wow! Now you know how to use input components and variables to control what's going on inside Arduino's brain and help it respond to what's happening in the world. And you know how to use the serial connection to send information and messages from Arduino back to your computer. That way, you can see what Arduino is thinking and doing. Both of these things are going to be super helpful in future projects. Congrats!